Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm David.
For 15 years, we've been eating Oreos together.
And today, we're going to eat them with you.
Some flavors are wild.
Some are concerning.
And some are an absolute revelation.
Join us.
Do double stuff.
Max, have
Yeah?
you ever stopped and dared to wonder, what if an Oreo tasted like an Oreo?
Wow. No, but I'm thinking about it now, and I feel a little more enlightened than I was before. David, have you ever stopped to wonder, what if my Oreo-flavored Oreo was an Oreo?
Can't say that I have. Thought never came up.
All right. Well, welcome to an Oreo flavored like an Oreo.
What are we dealing with here, Max? Let's define our terms.
Dirt cake Oreo.
I'm going to genuinely ask this because I did not know the answer until we purchased this packaging. What is a dirt cake?
A dirt cake is a type of cake, zero dirt to be found, that is crumbled up Oreo cakey crust with layers of chocolate buttercream and gummy worms on top.
Oh, so there's gummy worms in these.
In the Oreos?
In the cookies we bought?
No.
What do you mean?
Well, according to Nabisco Legal, there is gummy worm inspired sprinkles on top.
So theoretically, these are cookies that are flavored in the style of the cookies they are, with inspirational themed sprinkles on them.
This is the live, laugh, love of Oreos.
I don't know what to do with that.
I know one thing we're going to do about it.
What are we going to do?
We're going to eat these Oreos. But I wanted to actually talk very quickly about what Legal has done here, because it says gummy worm inspired sprinkles on top. And that's the only thing it says
You think it's just the sprinkles?
on the top.
Of what? They've defined no other terms. All right. This feels like a rough draft of an Oreo. And I am really curious if anything they've done here can convince me that this was a worthy entry into the canon. I genuinely don't understand what we're doing here.
Okay, I'll grant you that this seems like a softball.
Even softball seems... Continue. I'm sorry. I cannot contain my confusion.
It's
Go
rare
on.
that we're on this setup here.
Gotta
that
mix it up,
You're
baby.
the pessimist and I'm feeling hopeful.
Bring it.
What I'm looking at is a chocolate cookie with gummy worm inspired sprinkles on top and two different colors of chocolate cream, which I assume to be chocolate and dark chocolate.
Okay.
The chocolate, I think, is representing the chocolate buttercream, and the dark chocolate, I think, is representing the crumbled Oreo cake
Okay.
that would go in the dirt cake.
Okay.
Everything about these is a good flavor.
You mean everything you've said so far?
Yep. Everything
There's
I
another
say
ingredient.
is no, including gummy worm inspired sprinkles on top.
I don't know that I ever want gummy anything coming into the equation with Oreos.
These are just inspired by them.
What does that even mean? Like, so, all right, like literally.
The gummy worm recited poetry at a local cafe.
Little beret
and
on.
this cookie went out and was like, you know what? Maybe I can reach for the stars. Maybe my dad was wrong.
So you're positing
I could be a graphic
inspired
designer.
here is talking about emotions and states of mind.
I think these sprinkles are living their dream.
All right, let's imagine how to transfer that into a flavor conversation. Would that make these fruit sprinkles?
Look, Practical Max says what we're dealing with is pretty much rock candy in here. I think you're just looking at different colored sugar. They're going to add a little bit of sugar crunch to the cookie, which is going to differentiate, and I think only the top cookie, which is interesting because an Oreo doesn't have a top or bottom. So when they say gummy worm inspired sprinkles on top,
Sure.
does that mean they've told us which side is the top?
I actually want to make the whole rest of the podcast about that question. That's the thing I'm the most interested about with these Oreos.
It is the biggest swing they could make.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing that's come up in the potential dissection of this cookie that I'm still not impressed by.
If there are gummy worm inspired sprinkles on top and they're only on one side and they're all on the same side when we open this packaging, it means that from now on, we always will know what the top side of the Oreo is for every package.
That's interesting.
If it's on the O side, Oreo has an O on both sides. If it is on the Nabisco side or the limited edition side.
Do you think it's likely that the gummy-inspired flecks are consistently on
gummy worm-inspired sprinkles?
Worm-inspired sprinkles. Do you think they're all going to be on the same side of the cookie in the packaging?
I hope so.
I do like seeing this from you. That does make me happy. I got to admit, that does make me pleased.
I want them to come with something. And I think there's potential here for them to be like, hey, we played a little bit. We had a little fun.
Okay, but here's a follow-up question. if the cookie, for the most part, is an Oreo flavored Oreo with a slightly lighter cream in the mix, and the main differentiating factor is gummy worms, which are almost impossible to make the leap into the Oreo format.
Yep.
How close to a dirt cake can this thing possibly be?
Not very. I think most of what makes a dirt cake is texture.
So how successful can this cookie really be?
Oh, not very.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to deliver on the promise of the premise, right? It's going to be like, hey, it's not a dirt cake.
Right.
Because it can't be.
Which is, in fairness, has come up with other things they've tried to translate.
I think it could still be pretty good.
And so what I'm taking when you say that is that you're thinking is a light and dark chocolate cookie with fruit specks could end up being okay.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
But also perhaps not really anything particularly to do with a dirt cake.
No, they phoned this one in as hard as they could.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
Done a lot of phoning in from Nabisco recently. The guys in the basement are clearly like either understaffed or someone's on vacation or they've developed an interesting drug problem. I don't know what's happening, but there's been a lot of sort of...
Yeah. The thing that I keep coming back around to, just to explain my state of mind, they've hung their hat on a thing that is a texture that they cannot and should not replicate in an Oreo cookie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of it is literally Oreo flavored Oreos to the point that it is actually trying to replicate its own flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. I've defined my terms.
I'm just impressed that you're so upset about it. Like, I looked at this and I was like, okay, fine. Maybe it's because I don't have any great connection to dirt cake. It's not a thing I had as a kid. It didn't mean...
I've never even heard of them before.
Well, then why do you care?
I just feel like
you don't owe this anything.
I am excited to see if they can succeed or fail in capturing something. And I don't even know that this qualifies as attempting to capture what they're talking about.
You think they gave up before they even came on the field?
I don't think that this should have made it to cookie stage.
Got it.
I think this is a whiteboard with a line crossed through it, and that there's another flavor underneath it that I would be more excited to try.
Do you think there was like another cookie flavor that like canceled?
Maybe.
It was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, they had like a different
we
flavor host, and that host was like, never mind, I got a better gig.
Got double booked. Yeah, I'm on Letterman.
Like, called Dirt Cake. He said disdainfully. Watch me love it. It's like,
oh my God.
It's like, I just want, I could buy out the local Target supply of dirt cake.
I will lord this over you for all time.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
If you love this, it's never ending.
Okay.
Every episode, I'm gonna be like, well, could be a dirt cake, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going to put my dirt cake where my mouth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, that's literally the point of this podcast.
What we're going to do.
Okay, as someone that's never had a dirt cake, do you anticipate this will smell any particular way?
No. Dirt cakes are chocolatey with gummy worms. I mean, you know, gummy worms do have a unique smell.
Oh,
they have actually a pretty, like, pungent smell.
Sure. And you're kind of a gummy worm guy.
I like how every time an Oreo comes out, you're like, you're kind of a one of these things guy.
I mean, we happen to be hitting a lot of reservoirs of your area specifically, but I was thinking about that.
Maybe I'm just a guy, David. Maybe I'm just in the world.
That's fair. That's true.
Just a normal guy.
Yeah. You're just innocent men.
Just innocent men. And many innocent men. Am I a gummy worm guy? I love a gummy worm. I often have them in my home, and I do snack on them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I go out of my way for them in any great way or break them down in that serial killer way that I do with Oreos and churros.
Right.
They're an easy transmission method of sugar to my brain.
Sure, that makes sense.
Which I need.
But like, as someone that eats a lot of gummy worms, is there anything in their flavor crystal topping, whatever here, that you're like, I hope that made the jump?
No. They have a flavor, and the colors have flavors. I wouldn't define them in any way other than the color. I'd be like, green gummy worm, red gummy worm. They're not like cherry. If anyone's trying to tell you that a gummy worm has a flavor that is recognizable in the wild, they're trying to sell you a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have yellow gummy worm flavor. Do I think they'll hit that? Not a snowball's chance in hell.
So what do you think that the gummy worm ingredient here is?
What have they taken from the inspiration?
Yeah.
Color and sugar.
Color and sugar.
Color and sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to get the texture.
Right. I mean, hopefully.
If these crystals were gummy...
I would respect it more, but also I would want it less.
Yeah, well, you have texture stuff.
I have texture stuff.
You don't like messing with texture.
Would you want them to put gummies in here?
100%.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me?
Do you think you would like it?
I don't think I would dislike it.
Interesting.
I think I'd be fine with it.
Okay.
And I would be really tickled by it.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
what a silly move to be like, they're bouncy in my mouth.
Honestly, if they did that, I would be less critical of these in concept. I wouldn't want them, but I would be like, you did it.
You'd respect the follow through.
I'd respect the follow through.
Yeah.
And then I would never have them ever again.
More for me.
Yeah.
All right, let's give these a go. I'm anticipating that we will not get a gummy worm smell off them.
I'm curious about
If we
that.
do, I'll get deeper into it.
I'm so curious. All right. You're sparking my optimism again, just for the thrill of adventure.
Oh, these crystals are a little more present.
Are they on both sides? Oh, no. Ugh. But I like that you dreamed. You dreamed big.
I dreamed big. The crystals are on both sides. We'll never know which side is the top.
They're both the top.
That's cheating.
No, producer Will's like
cheating.
talking about like quantum Oreos over there, two tops. Somebody's got a bottom.
Get your science out of my Oreos. All right, so I haven't smelled this thing yet. I want to talk about what it looks like. Where does that go in the conversation? Pre or post smell?
Yeah, no, we can do it first.
So there's these like hard candy glints, and they're pretty big, but it looks more like someone like ground up a multicolored candy cane.
Yeah, and they are big.
Yeah, they're surprisingly large.
Bigger than most crystals in an Oreo.
Yeah. Normally the crystals are also kind of embedded. These are almost like,
They're going to like fall off.
yeah, like they're glued on.
I mean, I guess that's good, right? In so much as it feels like a dirt cake. It's like, hey, kid, you put the gummy worms on the top of the cake.
Hey.
So they've done that.
Yeah, both
I'm
tops.
a little worried.
I have not ambiently picked up a smell here, but I also haven't gone in for the sniff.
No, but it's not wafting.
No.
Let's see what we got.
Let's do it.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Mm-hmm. I don't smell any inspiration, nor do I smell gummy. So
Come on, or
the gummy worm inspired everything is pretty limited here.
like the color of gummy worms.
I guess.
You're running out of ways to wow me.
I don't even know if they're like, I mean, I'm sure there is a blue gummy worm, but in the standards, I don't think there is one. There's certainly a blue crystal, so
Do your
they've already
research,
gone
Oreo.
too far.
Good Lord, Oreo.
This really is backing you up as being like, they didn't even think about it.
I mean, they've got the last opportunity, which is the most important one, that either it tastes reminiscent, which in fairness, I will not be able to identify, or it just tastes good, which
I think it will taste good.
it'll taste fine. I mean, nothing here is like weirding me out, but
No.
I'm not sure that it's going to replicate what they're trying to inspire.
All right.
Are we going in?
Yeah, cheers.
All right, cheers. I'm looking at your face. I'm wondering if you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Is there like something like aromatic happening in this?
I'm not getting that.
Might just be from the light chocolate. I'm not even noticing the crystals.
That's what I was thinking. This is a chocolate Oreo. Like alarmingly a chocolate Oreo. I'm absolutely searching for any sign of the texture or the flavor of the gummy inspired sprinkles.
I just bit through a specific sprinkle.
You found one?
I found one. Got in between two of my teeth and bit through it.
Can I have the other half?
And there's nothing to report. It didn't have a pop or like a particular crunch.
I actually will say this was not an outcome I was anticipating.
That it's like a nothing burger.
Well, that there is no fruit flavor to speak of at all.
Not even like sugar or crunch.
Nope. I thought at least texture and probably texture and flavor. And it's literally like decorative.
Yeah, it's more of an idea.
Yeah.
I'm eating a pitch.
Weird. I feel compelled to say it's not bad because chocolate Oreos taste really good.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is where this rating system becomes so funny. This is not what you sold me, but it is a pretty satisfying, much more boring thing.
Yeah, it's a perfectly good
It
Oreo.
just didn't hit the prompt at all. Because the
It's
prompt
fine.
was a bad idea.
It's rare that they make an Oreo, and in my head, I'm like, I wish you made a worse Oreo that was more the thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And this, I want that. I'm like, I wouldn't have minded so much if you had made this worse, but it was dirt cake.
Like a weird, fruity, gummy mouth catastrophe
Yeah.
would have been a more interesting experience.
It's a journey.
Yeah, and I would have been like, oh man, you want to try something weird? Get one of the dirt cake Oreos. This is like if they're sold out of regular chocolate
if you
Oreos.
want Oreos, you should try the Oreos.
Yeah. Well, so, okay, with that in mind, there are 2 chocolate creams in this.
Yeah.
Do you have any response to that part of it?
I mean, at the moment, I'm getting more of the light chocolate than the dark chocolate. I'm excited to try it as one whole Oreo and see what comes of that.
Totally.
You know, for your double stuff, you're going to be in an interesting place. But
Will I? I feel like I'll be in a pretty predictable but probably solid place.
true. It won't be interesting at all.
I'm seeking
You'll be in
interesting.
a banal and routine place.
That tastes good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm surprised by how unsurprised I am. That's not nothing. I'll take it.
All right,
All
ready?
right, yeah, let's do it. I almost thought I picked up on something in the crystals this time, and then fleeting, gone.
Don't worry about it. That's just your brain playing tricks on you.
Well, because it sees the colors, and it's like these have to have some kind of a fragrant.
They gotta do something,
They gotta do
right?
something. They don't do nothing.
These colors don't do nothing.
Pretty sure will. Are we crazy?
No, I've never had a chocolate Oreo, so it's kind of interesting in that respect.
You never had a chocolate Oreo?
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, you have now.
Yeah.
They're good, right?
Yeah. Even like the dark chocolate's not even coming through that much. The chocolate's overwhelming the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And dark chocolate's a notably better flavor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, David,
Yeah.
how many of these do you think you would eat?
Sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, chocolate Oreos are good, and these are chocolate Oreos. End of sentence.
Put it on my tombstone.
Confuse a lot of people in that graveyard.
I think I would eat like 5
Yeah.
at the most.
Sure.
Maybe even 4.
If I was just using this as a way to jump into our review of chocolate Oreos, I would be talking about like chocolate filling being good and the chocolate filling and the chocolate cookie complementing each other well. It feels dirty giving this
Feel
cookie
cakey?
the credit for chocolate Oreos that it doesn't deserve because the prompt was much more ambitious.
Yeah, it's like the cover band showed up and tried to act like they wrote the song.
100%. That is scientifically correct.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Fucking Me First and the Gimme Gimmes coming along trying to act like it's theirs.
Oh. I like me first in the gimme gimme.
I actually also like Me First and the Gimme
Yeah,
Gimmes.
there
For a
we
long time.
go.
They are fun. But
Yeah.
still,
The concept stands.
Yeah.
Not this concept, which doesn't stand at all because the main thing is gummies and they're not in this cookie.
yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is a weird one.
It is so weird.
This
to be
is a
like,
weird one.
This is what this thing hangs its hat on, and we're not doing it.
Yeah. Because even the kettle corn, which was bad,
Oh my god.
but had chunks in it,
Oh my god.
calling it what it is, there's chunks in it.
Oh, wow.
It went there.
You're bringing back a lot.
And this is the thing, and we're not talking about it favorably, but they did the thing. This one did not do the thing. Was it something I would eat more of because of it? Maybe. But also it's like, why call it this?
Yeah. Why not just call this like double chocolate? I don't know why the fuck they would do this.
Yeah. But it leaves us in the complicated place of figuring out how to quantify something that has so profoundly missed its sales pitch,
Yeah.
but resulted in something with decently high eatability, as people say.
Yeah. Eatability is the word.
I think we all agree.
That will get that one into Webster's. I feel like I'm like angry at it, which is not how I should feel. I should just base it on flavor.
Here's the problem that I'm having. If someone didn't tell me what this was called, I had a blindfold on
Mm-hmm.
and I was hanging upside down.
Gun to your head.
Yeah, I'm just adding some more color to make this more exciting
Man.
for the listeners, painting a visual picture. And someone,
So glad we got you out of there.
yeah, oof, that was a dark day. Someone put one of these in my mouth and was just like, eat this and what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, this is a pretty solid generic chocolate Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that's the review. I want to ding it because the idea was bad and they couldn't do it. And you ended up with something that wasn't at all what you were sold, but you ended up with something that I would eat some of and be fine with. And it'd be different if it was like the gummy inspired flecks were like a weird texture that like made the whole thing less pleasant, but they're literally impossible to notice. So you can't really ding them on that either because there's not anything wrong with them other than they're not doing anything.
A lot of stuff in here is not doing anything.
Yeah. But the things that are there, which are not revolutionary, they're not bad.
They're fine.
The chocolate cream in this is not bad.
Regular chocolate cream is the worst of their chocolate creams.
No, we haven't had lemon yet.
That's not chocolate cream, that's lemon.
Oh, the worst of their chocolate creams. Okay, yeah, sure.
I would rather it wasn't even there.
But there's 2 chocolate creams in this.
Yeah, I would rather just have the dark chocolate.
Sure.
All right, I think I have a number.
What you got?
5. I think it's dead center. I'll never think about this again.
I feel weird, but I feel like I gotta give this a 6.
Okay.
The chocolate cream, even it not being their most inspiring cream, is pretty good. And the classic cookie is pretty good. There is no scientific evidence to support that there's anything else in this cookie.
That's true. Oh, how the tables have turned on us, David. Remember those heady young salad days, those halcyon days when you were poo-pooing the dirt cake Oreo and I thought it had so much potential? Look at us now.
I'm still mad at the concept.
You've been bought and sold.
Oftentimes on this podcast, we come back around to the fact that they can succeed or fail and they have such a good foundation. But at the end of the day, they've got too many good basic pieces available to them for me to tank this.
Yeah, I'm not tanking it. I'm just saying
that's fair.
it's like,
I mean, I get a 5. I almost went 5. I was between 5 and 6.
yeah.
It was real razor thin in there.
Now we really regret that episode 1 decision about the halvesies. You make the decision, you go forward
Stick
with
to your
it.
guns.
Yeah. You can never change, ever.
Yeah.
Producer Will has a question for us.
Okay, what do we got?
Would eating this cookie with a gummy worm help?
Define help.
Yeah, Producer Will, what do you mean by help?
Improve upon the experience.
Oh, all right.
It would make the experience more memorable and it would make it more worthwhile them having tried, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like the cookie less, personally. But you're a gummy guy, so what do you think?
I think it would make it better. Now, that's not to say that if I put a gummy worm in a chocolate Oreo, I've got a better cookie. I'm saying in the move to replicate a dirt cake Oreo, it would make it a better dirt cake Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think it would harm what I'm doing. So for this Oreo specifically, yes.
I would admire it more and enjoy it less. I have little to no admiration for this cookie in its current incarnation.
No, there's very little about this cookie that I would ever try and replicate in my own life.
Yeah. And that is the sum total of its goals and its accomplishments. In a vacuum, it tastes satisfying enough because Oreos are good, but I'd be more interested in them taking a swing, and this is not a swing.
This could not be more not a swing.
Almost definitively.
Oh. Will says that he wishes this cookie came with a tiny bag of mini gummy worms.
With the idea that you would eat them
Like a-
simultaneously,
Kind of Dunkaroos situation, but
Sprinkle a few on top.
yeah.
which is the top.
Ah. I'm just going to say this. I think mini gummy worms sounds foul.
Oh, wow.
I'm imagining them as very small and sort of being like krill. That idea of just like a handful of tiny little gummy strings that I'm drizzling on a cookie sounds so gross to me. I don't know why. Because I do love a gummy.
Yeah. Wait, are you imagining them thin?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, right?
Wait, Producer Will, did you mean for them to be thin?
Or are they just short?
I'm kind of picturing both, scaled down.
Yeah, it's like shorter and thinner, right? Like krill.
I feel like if they're not thick, they're not gummy worms. Then you're making gummy pasta. They can be short, and I feel like I still think of them as gummy worms. But if they're thin, I feel like we're in a totally different conversation.
If they're just short and thick,
Yeah.
that's a gummy worm to you?
I mean, not ideally, but, desperate times.
This is true in this economy? I don't know.
How has something so respectfully mediocre taken us to such complex, head-rending places?
Yeah, maybe that's why. We're trying to fill this empty void with something worth experiencing. In a world with no God, you just create your own God,
Sure, yeah. That feels right. So these were fine, but
Yeah.
also not what they were selling.
Correct. We were sold a bag of goods.
Mm-hmm. And there were no worms in those goods.
Yeah, in fact, it was a bag of okays.
Yeah. I'm so whelmed. I don't even know how to wrap up here. Do you want a chocolate Oreo? Good news. There's a new packaging version of them.
Yeah, they're smaller and more expensive.
Yeah. And if you look really carefully in light, they're more colorful.
Dear listener, go get yourself a pack of chocolate Oreos.
Yeah. They're good.